Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message today. And this comes to you for Friday, January the 12th, 2024. And as we head into this weekend, what you might find is that you resist actually change on the highest of levels. The highest of potential is scary to you because you're also entering into the weekend. It's almost like you don't want to give up the week. You don't want to give up working, so you don't have to deal with your inner self, and you don't have to deal with inner issues, and you don't have to look at the past and figure it out. All of that is good, dear one. Whatever is coming up that does not make sense to you, that kind of like tugs at your heart and taps on your routine in a way, bugs your routine, is good because it's change. It's the Divine One saying you are now ready to be your divine self. Dear one, stop accepting less and stop giving in to fears and to other people's opinions and things like that. Let all of that go literally into the holy fire that is coming up for you this day. Ask upon that. Holy fire, help me with. Because you have the supreme goddess who is the twin flame of Lord Shivji in the Hindu tradition. And here she is, Mate Kali, as she's called, but here she's called Kali Ma, Mother. And just look at her and just release all, surrender all, just let go. Whatever it is that is coming up, that is bothersome to you, that is irritating, that you don't want to deal with anymore. Now you say that, but I don't have a solution for that. Then how do I release what doesn't work for me anymore, but I'm letting it go anyways? That machine will not work. That computer will not start. I will not get that inspiration for that book. If you let go, you'll be surprised at what potential actually lies within you. Give it a chance today. Because if you see the words, be very, very gratified by that. And helped and moved along. There's hope lying in each word. It's giving you inspiration and motivation. It's uplifting you. It's holding you. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So it's not saying that you're going to just be left behind, and it's not saying that you're going to do without, and it's not saying that you're going to lack fulfillment in any way, or have to give up again, or have to compromise again. It's saying this is your chance to soar, to exactly embrace the light with full potential in every part of your body, mind, spirit, situations, relationships, with people, how you approach life, what life gives to you, what you give to people, what you have the capacity to give to people, what you understand about life, your connection to heaven and all of the heavenly forces. It's all within these changes. Each one of these flowers on the left and right side of her represent a chance to soar and change, a chance to invite and create. Make life more of what you want it to be in every realm of your life. Now, why are they so specifically kind of placed? Because on the top, it's basically what your mind is holding, more than your body or spirit or chakras. How is your mind directing your approach and analysis and lessons from the past? Each one of these flowers might hold a specific issue that comes up for you during the day. That's why they're red. Red, the power, color. You're re-empowering yourself. You're reminding yourself of what your divine truth is. Blessed Kali Mata, help me face fear and help me remember my divine truth regarding. And then look at one of these flowers. What is it that you are still carrying as baggage that has no place, that no longer serves you, that is a pattern, that is a mistake, that is a regret? That's okay, you made mistakes and have regrets, but change them. It's like you're taking the pen upon the paper and writing a different story. Instead of saying, I am afraid about, you're saying, I am powerful. I am that I am. Remember those statements? Go back to that and face your fear. And then the right side is about you with all of that resistance. If I go forward, this is going to happen. If I go forward, that is going to happen. What is going to happen about this? What is going to happen about that? All those questions, let them emerge. First and foremost, as you do all of this, let all of those fears and every bit of feeling within your body react to it very gently, like a gentle parent holding a child, and say that this does not work for me. And see the holy flames in the holy candelabra sitting in our heart, the diya holder, supreme flames of life. Remember the divine fire that we said is with you this day? It's right there, burning, changing, inviting, healing, manifesting, igniting, remembering, whatever you want to. Add an ing to any statement that you want to. And use it as feeling, pure feeling. What works for you? And how do you want to feel fulfilled and happy, feeling blessed and complete in the realm of whatever? You can ask for any realm of life that comes to you. There's no right or wrong answer here. Whatever your heart says, if that feels complete, having a complete home with harmonious family members and a flow of money, I'm just giving an example of what could be a statement. Maybe you apply for a job and you get that job, you finish schoolwork or education of some kind and get a certificate. Education is very important in all ways. We're always being educated in one way or another. That never stops. The learning of life, the university of the Akashic Records, it never fails to surprise you. So go ahead and ask and face your fear. What is it that I'm so afraid about? Was that so hard to deal with? Or was that so insurmountable that you could not cross it? Remember, there's an energetic forces in all the realms of heaven that you connect with, in all their different various formats. They're surrounding you in that circle of light right behind her. That's literally your spiritual team. You can imagine each one, and it doesn't have to be in one single hour. Do it throughout the day as it comes up and as your needs arise, as your fears arise to the surface and you need attention and care and love, a hand to hold, a voice to guide you, signs to uplift you and remind you. That is why Mate, right in the middle here, is looking at you with such direction and determination and purpose. Her eyes are just focused right on what she's focusing on. So if you need help with focus even, clarity about something, determination, finishing of a task that you're kind of pending, that remains pending, that you are procrastinating upon, Go ahead and ask for the help. How do I focus even within this moment? Or you have trouble with meditation or prayer, or you have problem with some health concern, or you have problem with sleeping at night in a gentle and relaxed manner. However it is that you are struggling right now, find that sense of focus right back. Don't think there's something wrong with you because you cannot focus. It just means that that is a point of healing that is needed, a place that you can place your divine mind and Mother's divine presence and remove all that doesn't serve you. And that is why you might say, why does she have the ugly necklace of skulls? Skulls to the left and skulls to the right. That is all of your fears literally being released, changed, and transformed. Transformation. How do you seek transformation? Something you just don't want to deal with anymore. Someone who you don't want to be anymore. A situation or task that has lingered too long. A manifestation that has carried too many obstacles for too long. And you're saying now those limitations, I'm fed up with them. Drop them this day and ask those skulls to transform. They're not here to harm you in any way. They come completely from the light. You decide what it is that you want to release. Because remember, the holy flame is right there supporting you. All of the elements of nature, of heaven, and all the realms of heaven are supporting you. So you cannot go wrong, dear one. Just take the initiative, you can say. You'll be fine. You'll be protected. Archangel Michael, even though he's not present as an image here, in the background, you can see beautiful pastel blue indigo light, the light of the heavens, supporting all this movement that is coming towards you, that is unleashing the best within you and for you, is also held by each one of the divine ones. And Archangel Michael is very much a part of that process. And you can call upon him. And if you see, again, back into Mother's eyes, you might notice a huge headrest above her. This is your chance now to gather and to initiate and to understand, to take action steps in the Akashic records for yourself, for healing, all forms of prayer, all connections to all the realms of heaven. If you want to enhance that, you want to understand who your spiritual team is, you want to understand where you are. If you're like in an energetic healing practice like Reiki, am I level 1, am I level 2? It's fine to understand that. That doesn't mean that you're putting yourself down or enhancing yourself ahead of time. It means you're right where you need to be and who you need to be, and at least you understand who you need to be. Does working with candles work for me? Or does working with incense work for me? Invocations work for me? Or water work for me? That kind of understanding. You can ask for that. Mate, I face my fear now regarding my spiritual practice. What is it that I need to know? Who is it that I need to be? And what kind of instruments of the light can I use? And can I be an instrument of the light? If you want to take it forward for others and still you've been held back because of fears or because of judgment or criticism, and you've not tried, there are people who need you just the way you are, exactly the way you speak, exactly the way you dress, the way you think, the way you express yourself. Give yourself that chance if that is something you want to bring online, an online presence. There's so much said about the online that often, and 90% of the time, is negative. Go past all that. You are with the divine ones here and doing a divine purpose and asking for a divine reason. You will not be denied, because see, if you see her ears, her ear chakra, the left and right chakra, they're both being held by what seems to be a huge symbol. That's protection. That means whatever you hear will be processed. It'll come through divine words, divine symbols, your own inner voice. You'll be able to express it properly. You'll be able to hold it properly. And whatever does not work for you and it does not feel right, keep on pouring it back into these symbols and say, symbols, whatever does not serve me right now and has come through a sound, transform it for my highest and best and the highest and best of all concern. Because see, if you see there's a black, what seems to be a hole in the center, that's basically you clearing away all forms of fear and negativity and darkness. You're not holding on to it anymore. And then if you want a further connection and how to bring all of these inspirations to divine reality, yes, divine reality, I call it. Why? Because then your physical reality will take on a different feeling. And as you look around your environment, even now, it will have a glow and a feeling that it did not have before. A chance, an opportunity, a door will open, people will come forward because you initiated it and you asked for it and you believed in it. So the divine forces had the impetus to move because you gave it to them. You were a co-creator. You are a co-creator and you will continue to be a co-creator. That is why all of this is held together. There's not one section of her headrest that is not connected to any of the symbols. So however you want to connect back, maybe you want to connect thoughts with feeling, feeling with release, release with impetus. Then how do I bring it forward? What is it that I need to express this day? Because it's very close to her throat, right? The next set of dials, you can say. That's giving you the power to express as is needed, with exuberance, with vibrancy, with confidence, keeping the focus, keeping the love and compassion. It's not giving you ever the permission to put down another or to hurt anybody else or to be violent in any way. That does not serve the light in any way. Always that will be taken back to the holy flame. So anything this day that seems incorrect as committed by you or another, just keep putting it back into the holy flame and transforming it. That's the easiest way you'll find to start then transforming and protecting your world and your boundaries again and again. Easier and easier. More and more of the divine in the everyday. That's how we want it, right? And why is she then wearing all this headrest, right? There's so much on her face. Basically, her eye is open, viewing the world as it needs to be. What is it that I need to do? What is it that I need to see? Symbols, oracle cards, however you want to use this, to visualize, to create, to bring forward, to heal, to transform, to change. Nothing has to remain status quo this day with all of these beautiful instruments of the light and Mother giving her literally her Kundalini fire to this. Because then she also has a lovely, passionate red circle in the center of her eye, helping you again. Bring forward all that you want to visualize and create and use creatively through imagery, through symbols. Again, let yourself decide. Let your higher self decide. Have fun with that. I would be no one to dictate this to you. I just bring it forward as an idea to spark it into starting and be of use to you. And why is her nose bound? That basically means that anything that is troublesome, just lean into Mother and ask for her protection and care and nurturing. The feeling of being unloved, especially. You are loved. This is the bounding of heaven. That all of heaven has you in their focus, the mind. Every single being in every realm of heaven is watching over you all the time. So that's why this is your chance to soar. There's nothing holding you back and no one. Only your own fears, lack and limitation, or thoughts of lack and limitation. None of that is true. Go past all of that. It's illusion. You're loved. You're loving. You'll continue to attract love and be love and enjoy love. Just try everything new this day. It'll work for you. And this comes to you so superbly from The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray, and Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the beautiful artwork here comes to you from Lily Moses, and Lily can be reached at lilymoses.com. And this is Tina signing off for now. So let us all push aside our fears and burn them aside and transform them and become more of who we're meant to be, who we decided to be and forgot. Let's come back to that together. Bye for now.